What if your doubts were not a weakness, but the very thing that led you to deeper faith? Meet Thomas Didymus, the apostle who questioned everything, yet followed Yeshua to the very end. Meet Thomas Didymus, also known to many as Doubting Thomas, but that nickname doesn't tell the whole story. Thomas wasn't just a skeptic. He was a man who thought deeply, questioned honestly, and had the courage to face his doubts head-on. Thomas was 29 years old, married, and had 4 children when he joined Yeshua's apostles. He started as a carpenter and stonemason, later becoming a fisherman in a small village near the Sea of Galilee. He wasn't highly educated, but he had one of the sharpest, most analytical minds among the 12, a true thinker, almost like a scientist. Thomas grew up in a troubled home, which made him cautious and sometimes pessimistic. Even his wife was relieved when he left to follow Yeshua, hoping he'd find some peace. At first, the other apostles found him difficult. Peter even said Thomas was mean and suspicious, but over time, they discovered his deep honesty, loyalty, and sincerity. He wasn't a cynic, he just needed things to make sense. Yeshua's friendship began to change Thomas from within. His constant doubts slowly turned into deeper understanding. Though he was often cautious and debated everything, once a decision was made, he was the first to act fearlessly. When danger came, Thomas was the one saying, "Come on, let's go and die with him." Thomas admired Yeshua's perfect balance, strong yet gentle, firm yet kind, bold yet humble. Among all the apostles, Thomas probably understood Yeshua's character the best. He saw how Yeshua could be courageous without being reckless, joyful without being silly, powerful without being proud. This is what won Thomas's heart. Even though Thomas doubted at times, he was never disloyal. His faith was tested, but he always came back stronger. When Yeshua was crucified, Thomas was heartbroken, yet he returned to the group and stayed faithful. After the resurrection, when he finally saw Yeshua with his own eyes, his doubt turned into one of the strongest declarations of faith ever spoken, "My Lord and my God." After Pentecost, Thomas became a tireless preacher. He traveled to Cyprus, Crete, North Africa, Sicily, and Malta, sharing Yeshua's teachings until he was martyred in Malta. Even before his death, he began writing about the life and teachings of Yeshua, a work that reflected his journey from doubt to unshakable belief. Thomas is a timeless example of faith that questions but never quits, a man who faced his fears, wrestled with uncertainty, and found truth not by avoiding doubt, but by walking straight through it with courage. If Thomas's story spoke to your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join me tomorrow as we turn the page to the next apostle's journey. Thank you for being here. Take care, and God bless.